With
Also, there's another small twist in this video, guys.
oh, you want to show?
We got something for you. He's calling my dad and I'm like, Teva mila kya? Kundli mila kya? Mila kya? Mila kya? And my dad is like, dude, can you just stop irritating me for so?
Hi guys. Welcome back to our YouTube channel.
This is Pooja Bafna.
This is Karan Bafna, and today is the most requested video that you guys have been asking us since a long time.
So sorry that we couldn't deliver this video to you guys earlier and we've been dragging to do this, but here it is finally.
Yes, and thank you for all those people who have been constantly commenting, liking, and telling us to come out with this video. So, aaj finally.
So the video is about how we met.
met.
Now, for this, I think there should be like this entire story is going to be a flashback story, obviously. So now we go to
It starts on 2019.
Yeah, 2019. So this is the time when I'm around 22, 23 years old.
And I just finished my masters from US and I had come back. So it was in the month of April or something that I had come back from US. And मेरे घर में अभी शादी के लिए मेरे लिए prospects ढूंढना चालू कर रहे थे.
And for me, they were already searching for quite some time. They had been searching if someone's right or someone's not. So my dad and my mom used to keep showing me pictures of prospects. Do you like this guy? See this guy. So ऐसा चल रहा था.
So मेरे इसमें तो my parents didn't even show me photos. They had started कि उन्होंने अपने रिलेटिव्स सबको बोलना चालू कर दिया था कि मेरा बेटा है यूएस से आ गया ऑफिस पढ़ लिख के शादी की उम्र हो गई है
मेरा so I am born and brought up in Chennai and I did my schooling, my college, and then I started working also in Chennai. Everything was in Chennai. So this is the time when I was working and my parents started searching basically. So they used to show me prospects and I just used to be like, नहीं मुझे ये पसंद नहीं है, इसमें ये पसंद नहीं है, उसमें वो पसंद नहीं है. I just used to qualify it because I just wanted to stretch it for some time.
Yeah.
Now
this is cut to 2 months of me being back in India.
Yeah. And this is a person you need to know about in the entire story. His name is Naman.
Okay, if Naman is saying hi Naman, but so Naman is our common friend. Naman is Pooja's childhood
school friend,
and Naman is also my roommate from the time of me studying in US. So when I got my admission in US, Naman was also one more fellow student who had gotten admission in the same university. So वो भी चेन्नई से था, मैं भी चेन्नई से था, so we met each other over here and then we ended up being roommates for some time when we were studying abroad.
Yeah. So I know Naman, but I never knew about Karan. I've never heard about Karan. It's like I don't know anything about him, though Karan has heard once about me through Naman.
Yeah, so this is the time when we just moved to US. So this is 2018 or something. We just moved to US and then around that time, Pooja has started her own business.
Yeah.
So Naman had once said, "Oh, my school friend just started a business." So then I had seen a photo of Pooja on Instagram. That's it. After that, I've never heard about her. I don't know anything about her.
Now comes a day where I'm going to office in my this is in 2019. I'm going to office and my dad stops me and he tries to show me a guy's photo. And I'm like, I don't want to see it because I'm very irritated. 3 days में once he keeps showing me prospects. मुझे नहीं देखना types. Fuck it types. Yeah, because I didn't want to see and then I just leave for the office. And in the evening, I had to go for my friend's wedding. His name is Harshit. He was also my school friend. So it was his wedding on that day. Barat thi us din ko. So I had to go in the evening. So I come back home, I get ready and I go for the Barat.
Same day, my dad is friends with Harshit's dad.
Yeah.
So we got an invite for a wedding. So please be ready when we come back from office in the evening, we have to go for a wedding.
Yeah.
So the same day, same Barat, but I am from the, I don't know, family friends side. So मैं नहीं जानता था. Neither did I know Harshit then, neither did I know anyone. But being in Indian family
it's
system,
just like
I think
a Marwadi circle का किसी की शादी है तो जाना है types, and he just came.
So I just got ready and I came, but none of my friends, none of the people I knew were there. So it was just me and my dad and my bade papa. So we're three of us who had attended that function that day.
Yeah. And he was getting very, very bored.
Yeah. I mean, इतने लोग थे but आप किसी को नहीं जानते तो you
Yeah.
end up getting bored. My dad was with his friends. Bade papa were doing what he was doing.
Yeah.
I was sitting alone being bored and everything. Bharat was taking so much time to come inside. So I randomly saw Naman, our friend, common friend's story that he had posted about one of his school friend getting married today and that he's so sorry that he can't attend because Naman was still working in US at this
US.
point. So then I see the story and I'm like, this Dula to I've seen. So I turn back, I go outside and I see, okay, this is the same guy, Harshit, who जिसके wedding में मैं currently था. So I'm like, I call up Naman and I'm like, क्या कर रहा? This is your school friend? He's like, हाँ मेरे दोस्त की शादी है, मेरे को वहाँ रहना था but मैं नहीं रह पा रहा हूँ.
Yeah. And sorry we couldn't mention this earlier. So one night before only, I was on a video call with Naman. And I was like, oh, tomorrow I'm going to go for Harshit's Bharat and this and that and everything. And I told him that my dad has been looking for prospects so continuously and this and that. And he was like, oh, do you know this Karan? He's also my friend and he's also a Marwadi. He's also from a good family. Probably you should tell your dad to look for him and everything. I'm like, I'm not saying anything to my dad.
You didn't tell me this.
I told you this.
You didn't tell me this.
I've told you this.
Achha, I'm getting new information as well.
No. So I've told you this. And then that's how I saw your Facebook DP with you, Naman and Prashant.
But you had seen it before you met me.
Yeah. So, so on that night, like a night before, he was like, look at this guy. I went, I checked the Facebook DP and I saw him and everything. And no, I'm not going to say anything. And then was the next day, jab Bharat ka din tha. Yeah, you can continue.
So then I call up Naman and I video call him. I'm like, Naman, do you want to see Harshit and all? I'll take you a video call and I'll make you meet him and all of that. And I'm like, I'm very bored. I'm so bored. I'm like, I don't know what to do and all that. So Naman is like, why are you bored? All my school friends are outside. You go meet them.
Yeah.
So he tells me all his guy friends का नाम, Ayush, Sahil, like और 4-5 लोगों का नाम बोलता है वो. He like you just go out, वो बारात के पास आजू बाजू नाच रहे होंगे तो जाके मिल ले उनसे मस्ती कर ले करके. So I'm like ठीक है अभी किसी को जानते नहीं है. Naman was very close friend of mine, is a very close friend of mine. So I was like ठीक है, now that he's saying I'll go meet his friends. So I go out to the place where all the barat dancing is all happening and then.
So Naman very smartly didn't mention my name.
Yeah.
He mentioned everyone else's name, but he didn't mention my name. Yeah. But he also, being very smart, didn't talk to anyone else.
So see, I try to go there. अभी कौन सा लड़का eye contact करता है? नहीं करता ना. अभी उनके दोस्त नाच रहे हैं, मैं side में क्या करूँ? But I had an eye contact with Pooja. Pooja was right there.
Yeah, so I also did the eye contact because one night before only Naman was saying that you could send like this prospect. And once I saw him, I'm like, oh my god, he's live here. Shit, he's in front of me. Types. Like,
so I didn't know all of that, okay?
You knew it.
No,
I told you.
I didn't know all of this, but I knew. But when I saw her and I had an eye contact with her, I don't know. For some reason, we were smiling and हम लोग दूर से एक दूसरे को देख रहे थे.
Naman had told me earlier itself that he's gonna come outside because he was on a video call on Ayush's phone. He was on a video call also, and he like spoke to me and he was like, I've told Karan is inside only. He's gonna come out. But once he came out, I don't know why I couldn't stop but make an eye contact with him and just keep staring and smile at him.
I don't know. It was very natural.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm seeing and then I'm turning, I'm going again, I'm coming, I'm seeing again, she's seeing me. So I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what is happening. And at this point, it's also struck me that this is also Naman's friend, Pooja, because I had seen a photo of her almost a year back.
Yeah, but like I told you, they were like searching at home and everything also. So nothing, but like I just like casually went, we spoke. We
so
just
then
spoke
she came and spoke to me. You came up.
No, I came up.
I said hi, but you came towards me. So yeah, so she came towards me and then I like, hi, are you Naman's friend? And then I'm like, this is Karan, and she introduces herself. By the time I think I knew your name.
Yeah.
But then I was like, okay. And then she introduces me to Sahil, Ayush and everyone who were dancing there. But I mean, I was more interested in Pooja, so I just started having conversations with her.
Yeah, so then we video called Naman together and then we were talking and this and that.
And Naman was shocked. Huh? He's like, मैंने तो पूजा को इंट्रोड्यूस ही नहीं किया, तू पूजा से बात कर रहा है ना.
Okay, so now after the barat is over and everything, I go home. I reach home and I tell my dad that I met this Bafna guy in the wedding. And I told, like, they have this family names. I told him, oh, they have this business. This is. Then he shows me a photo and he's like, is he the guy? And I'm like, yeah, he is the guy. And he was like, so I was looking for this prospect only for you. And I'm like, oh, okay.
But she didn't tell me, so I don't know. I have no clue कि इसके background घर में they have my resume, I mean biodata. They're looking for me and everything.
So I went. I told my dad everything clearly कि SSA में मिली थी and everything. Just a random guy. There was nothing. I thought randomly said because I just met a new person, same Samaj. So I just told. I thought I'll tell it to him, but I didn't even know that he is the guy, same guy he's looking for. Now, that's it.
Cut to next day, because next day was the reception. So now I am more excited to come for the reception because I'm like, if Pooja has come for the barat, close friend of the groom, obviously she's going to come for reception as well.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, I told my papa, I'll also come today. क्या है? एक function में मैं एक और आ जाता हूँ. घर में कोई काम नहीं है, मैं I'll come करके. अच्छा, I got ready and I went. I go and I'm looking for her everywhere. ठीक है. We've hardly had like a 2-minute conversation before this, but I just wanted to meet her again.
I think it was the same thing. While I was getting ready also, I think I was also thinking if you would come today. I don't know why. In that like tiny conversation, and the conversation was nothing but very normal conversation that you have with the person you meet the first time. How are you? Where did you study? Types. That was a general conversation.
Like we did have a conversation where we were like, so are they searching for you also in your house and everything? Because now that we are at that age, we knew these are things that are going on.
Yeah.
So yes, so now I go down to the place where they are serving food. And I go and I see Pooja there.
Yeah, but this was also constantly in my head that is he going to come today? Is he going to be somewhere? So even I was constantly searching. And we obviously see each other again. And then we're like, oh, hi, types. And then we're just like talking to each other. General talks again.
Yeah, nothing out of
the blue types. All general talks. And then we go up.
No. Then I was with my Bade Papa over there.
That's only. Then we go up in the hall and you ask me, do you want to have pani puri?
Yeah.
We go to another hall over there and he asked me, do you want to have pani puri with me? I'm like, okay, fine, let's have pani puri. I thought it's just gonna be me and him. But
so my Bade Papa was also there. So it was me, my Bade Papa and Pooja.
Yeah.
So my Bade Papa is like, who is this? I'm like, नहीं Naman, दोस्ती friend है करके. So मैं बोला ठीक है. So I got, me being a gentleman, I went, I got those pani puri. There was a lot of crowd. शादी में सोचना कैसे होता.
No, so basically both of us were standing. He was taking meetha. And I am a person who takes only thika.
Yeah.
So I'm taking thika, I'm eating. Then there's one last point where he's like, Bhaiya, thika pani puri. And I'm like, why is he taking thika? And then he turns the plate towards me and he gives, and I'm like, oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I mean, of course, she was wonderful, cute, and I wanted to get to know her and all of that. So मैं तो मन में लड्डू फूट ही रहे थे. So then I get her pani puri, that thing gets over and we go up to the main reception hall.
And he asked me, can I get your number? I'm like, ठीक है, friend है, I know him through Naman also. It's fine if I give him the number, nothing, no harm or anything.
Yeah.
So I just give him my number. Now, I go back home and I tell this entire story to my parents. I tell them, मैं ऐसे से मिली, मैं उसके बड़े पापा को भी देखी, वो मुझे पानी पूरी भी खिलाया. This is like one guy that my dad has shown me and I'm remotely even like a little bit interested. So I'm like, Dad, start looking, no? In the sense, वो होता है ना टेवा मिलाना, कुंडली मिलाना basically. So I keep pushing him. I'm like, पापा कुंडली मिला लेते हैं, कुंडली मिला लेते हैं, कुंडली मिला लेते हैं. Then the next day obviously all the functions are over.
No. So she messaged me or something, like I had messaged her or something.
He had messaged me. His first message to me was, by the way, Karan here.
I had messaged her, but she didn't respond to me that whole night or
No,
something like that.
I responded after I got back. So
Your phone
my phone died in the reception. So after I got back home, I spoke to my parents about all of this. Then I put my phone on charge.
But by the time I had slept off.
It was some 10:30, 11 o'clock I messaged him, but that time he slept off.
But yeah, at that point of time I used to sleep early, okay?
He
So I'd
slept
come,
at
I message, I
9:30.
waited for like her message for an hour or two, nothing.
No, not hour or two and all.
I did.
No. I messaged him max to max because my phone died. I came home, I put it on charge immediately. I spoke to my parents about it and I messaged him. Some 10:30, I've messaged him 10:30, 11, but he slept off. I constantly kept waiting for his message, but
I mean,
like,
by the time I slept off, so next day morning I get up, I saw a message, I'm like, अरे यार इसने वापस message किया है, बहुत अच्छा लग रहा था. Then I start having a normal conversation with her,
like where do I work?
But a little flirty also. So I was.
Yeah.
I was a little flirty. I would agree.
He would agree to it. I was very normal. So he asked me where did I work. I asked him where did he work, what was he studying, and this and that. Normal. I don't know where this would lead to, but I was just.
But yeah, we were enjoying it. We were communicating it. Within like 2 days, we started. We had our first video call.
No, not within 2 days.
It was within that. At least first 3-4 days, we were. We had our first video call. So all of this was my attempt of getting to know her.
No. So I did the first video call from my end.
Yeah, I'm not denying that. But it was with me, no?
So I remember that we kept messaging all day on that day, like what am I working as, what is he working as. And on that day I went to office also, and from there also I'm continuously calling my dad and I'm like, Teva mila kya, Kundli mila kya. And my dad is like, dude, can you just stop irritating me for something?
But in all of this, I had no idea this Teva is going on, that this family has my biodata. I didn't tell him anything. But in my head, I was like, if my dad asked me, you know, what kind of person you want us to search for and everything, I'll be like, I met this girl like Pooja, someone similar to that. In my head at that time, it didn't strike me, okay, I would be married to Pooja. But I was like, this is the perfect kind of person I'm seeing for myself and all of that.
So now the point was, I didn't want to tell him because I wanted the Kundlis to match. If there's a no match, there's no point of going ahead. And if there's no going ahead, it would break my heart to just tell him and do everything. And in a sense, it would be so complicated. So I just kept talking to him like a friend, but also by the end of the day, it was too tiresome to keep texting, and we don't text normal people. So I was just like, let's video call and talk.
So I had a bad habit because when I was studying in US, हम सारे दोस्त एक दूसरे को सिर्फ वीडियो कॉल करते थे. हम ना टेक्स्ट करते थे, ना कॉल करते थे. तो तब से मेरी आदत भी थी वीडियो कॉल. एंड देन सामने से she said, let's do a video call. I was like, yeah, of course. And that day I remember one of my friends had also come and I'm like, तू बैठे रहे, मेरे को आधे एक घंटे का काम है, मैं करके आता हूँ. बेचारा he was sitting in the same room. But I was just talking to Pooja.
Yeah. So I was just like, full day we were talking. So I was like, let's just video call and talk. And then we spoke. And then the next day morning also, I keep asking my dad. And he tells me this, that Kundli nahi mili. I get really upset. I get like really upset. And then when I reach home, he's like, Mil gayi. Simply to say. And like, this is not a thing. I start fighting with him. I'm like, this is not a thing you joke about. This is something very serious. And he's like, कुंडली मिल गई. मैं सामने वाले को भी बोल दिया हूँ कि कुंडली मिल गई है, तो वो देखेंगे आगे. And this, oh shoot. Now तो सामने वाले को बोलेंगे तो करण को पता चल जाएगा कि मैं ही हूँ वो इंसान. So then now I call Naman. And I'm like, Naman, कुंडली भी मिल गई. And he's like, dude, you guys are talking. You guys are texting. You didn't bother to tell me all that. And I'm like, Naman. Like, I told my parents about it, but okay, fine. Then comes.
I remember just texting Naman after I met you. How do you get such good friends or something like that. I
Yeah,
on those
yeah.
lines I texted Naman after meeting Pooja.
I think how do you get such beautiful girls as friends? That
I
was the
mean,
exact line.
something like that. Something like that. I texted Naman. So now she goes and tells
Naman?
Naman that.
So he was on a trip to Goa with his school friends because he
Yeah.
just came back from US, so he was going to Goa. But I'm like, no, Naman. So the point is, I don't want him to know about the Kundli match from his family. I want to tell him myself कि ऐसे ऐसे चल रहा है. And by then, this sir is flirting with me nicely. Oh, you have a beautiful smile. Oh, you look so cute, and this and that. But I tell Naman
I
to
mean,
tell
she
him.
does. So.
But I tell Naman to tell him, and he calls him in Goa, and he be like, "ऐसे है."
This is like night 2 o'clock. Naman calls me, and then he's like, you know, तू पूजा से बात कर रहा है ना? पूजा के फैमिली एक्चुअली तेरे कुंडली उनके पास है, वो सब देख रहे हैं, उनके वहाँ से फॉर्मली रिश्ता जो कम टू योर हाउस, एंड आई एम लाइक, अच्छा, ओके, ठीक है, and then I cut the call. Do I call you that
No,
night?
no. So I keep messaging him. I constantly message him. Karan, is there anything you want to talk? I'm so sorry. Because there was this guilt in me that probably I should have told him earlier, but I didn't want to tell before my parents matched the Kundli.
Yeah.
I had a specific proper reason, but since that minute, he's become so formal with me.
So I'm very simple. Now that families were involved, I didn't want to do something. I am flirting. I say something that might, you know, families being involved, they like, आपका बेटा ऐसा बात करता है, ये करता है, वो करता है. And I'm like, now things are going very serious, very formal. So immediately, as soon as I knew,
Yeah.
I just become very formal.
He becomes
Like,
very formal.
okay.
Yes. Yeah. One word replies. And I feel very bad and sad.
So,
But-
see, because families are involved, you know, I need to respect the families. And we were
Yeah.
doing arranged marriages. It wasn't
Yeah.
like I know her for like 6 months. It was
Exactly.
just matter of 2.
2 weeks भी नहीं था.
Yeah,
2
but-
weeks भी नहीं था. Basically, 25th June was the first day we met in the Bharat.
Yeah.
So, and this is something which was properly, it was just a coincidence that the guy I met in the Bharat is the same guy my dad is also searching.
Yeah, so that's why. How it happened, I'm telling you, it was all God's grace,
Yeah.
God's doing everything.
But I told everything to my parents also very clearly that so and so, I've met him, I've spoken to him, and I like the way he is. And that's why I wanted them to take it ahead. And my parents were always this way. If I like it only, they took it ahead.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So now she tells me I've become very formal. My
Yeah.
family is. I obviously then go and tell my dad and mom कि ऐसे से है. मैं मिला, मैं बात किया, उनके घर से अभी रिश्ता आने वाला है. Okay, and all of that. My parents are like, okay, let it come. We'll see everything. And now because we are already talking, the comedy thing is,
Before my parents go, I'm like, oh, today my dad, my brother, everyone is gonna come and see you. Be prepared. Before his side family comes, oh, everyone's gonna come and meet you. All the best. We are like wishing each other all the best.
I don't know why, man. But I feel like we are already
And then
felt that connection.
Yeah, and we're motivating each other. He's like, be yourself. It's totally okay.
Don't stress out.
They will like you the way you are. And I'm just like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, the moment I saw him itself, there was some connect, some emotional and mental connect, and that thing that he's such a gentleman. He's so nice and he's so good, and I can connect with him.
Yeah. I mean, ऐसा
So
सब कुछ है. I mean, she was too cute and she was too beautiful, and like, I don't know, from the time I mean, she is the cutest. She is the most beautiful person. So with all of that, I was like just blown away, and I always felt like she's touching all the things that I want in my future perspective, future
And I
wife,
think it was
and
the
everything.
same thing for me, like a
So,
gentleman, a good person.
I was just hoping that everyone in my family, you know, likes her. Like,
I was
nothing-
hoping that everyone in his family likes me. Like there was one full crowd that came to see me, and I was hoping that everyone likes me.
So yeah, I mean, because now the thing was, I had already started to like her, and now only thing that my family also had to like her. Because arranged marriage, there's a lot of formalities and everything. So I was just
Yeah.
hoping that I was like, be prepared, so and so are coming, be this, be that, and all that and all that. So
Yeah, but finally his side family came, saw me, my family went and they saw him. Then there was one more time where we met formally in Starbucks.
Huh.
That was our first meet. like formally, in the sense
Like
for
first time, you know, officially a meeting.
We
Like
meeting.
before this, we had only met in the wedding.
wedding.
So
Then we met. I didn't have much of questions. He told me about his past. I told him about my past, in present, in future, and what we wanted together.
Yeah.
Like we shared everything with each other. I didn't
But-
have much of questions.
yeah, but there was a lot of things that we spoke about. So
Yeah.
if you guys want to know about that, we can probably do another video
On that. Like there's so many people who tend to ask us, what do you ask in an arranged marriage?
Like what kind of questions should you ask, or what should you,
Yeah.
look for in these meeting or these scenarios when you actually meet someone.
Yeah, so
So-
if you want to know,
Yeah,
then you can just tell in the comments and we will
and
make
give
another
us
video.
we'll give them a target, so we'll do the video. 5,000 likes on this video, and we'll do a video.
5,000 likes to norm नहीं आते.
नहीं आते हैं,
नहीं आते.
नहीं आते. चलो,
ठीक है,
10,000 likes. 10,000 likes on
Likes.
this video, and we'll properly make a video where we'll tell you what kind of things you should ask, what should you
Yes.
expect, what's the body language, everything on arranged marriage scenarios.
Yeah, but we finally met and then we really liked each other as well. We told our families that we like each other and our families liked each other.
Yeah.
And then we just got engaged on July 10th. So June 25th to July 10th. This
Yeah.
was our story.
Yeah, 15 days of how we met. Yeah, so it was an arranged marriage, no doubt,
Yes.
but with a small twist.
Twist.
With,
Also, there's another small twist in this video, guys.
oh, you want to show?
We got something for you.
Oh, something that you guys have given us. So,
Yeah.
3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
So we're gonna go put another video where we show you what it's inside. Obviously, you know what's inside, but we're going to do a full unboxing video of this and going to show you. Thank you so much for all the
Thank
love and support you guys
you.
give
Given
us.
us. Thank you so much, guys, and meet you in the next vlog.
Bye.